I won't have it and I won't take it. The slander that I have seen in the comment section about these tables that I've put in the new tavern. I like them. I think they're very nice. I think they're very authentic. I think they fit the bill. I will not take slander against these tables. For example, I'll even compare and contrast them. I will even compare them to these square ones, and we will all see that the round ones are better than the rectangular ones. You will see. Welcome to the Sanuophage Survival Series, episode 10, and welcome. Yeah, so I can't believe someone was somewhat upset. I didn't realize the cult following that our legendary birch 2x2 tables had in comparison to what we have now. Also, I found Clarissa. I found her. I found Clarissa. She was kind of just sitting up here in the vampire's house, so we're gonna just arrest you. I should probably kill her off really for killing off Starry, but you know what? We'll just take you to bed regardless. So the plans for today, they're gonna be a bit mixed. I'd like to get on and do the research. I'd like to maybe start crafting better weapons and armor. There's a lot of things I'd like to do, and what we get up to is going to be very much down to what happens. Now, obviously, we will be picking up Lord Tyoma this episode and making him just the most insane vampire you've ever seen. I think it was probably not a good idea to recruit another colonist that wasn't very good at intellectual so we could get done with research better. But I think generally if we get more colonists, we can just take Jezebel off everything apart from research. So that'll be the plan. So that's what we're going to be getting up today, as well as doing all the quests. So if you enjoy any of today's episode and are excited to see the comparison between these bloody round tables and these bloody square birch tables, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. Let's get into things, and let's start by enslaving all these lovely people. And another issue we have is with our dear Hops. Now, Hops is a lovely character, very good, very strong. He's going to be a fantastic vampire. But she decided to get into a relationship with a slave. This is not necessarily a bad thing. In most playthroughs, I just basically recruit Balzana and make them a colonist. But that's not the point of this series, so we have a choice. We either recruit Balzana, or we make Hops a slave again so they can be together. Honestly, I think I'm just going to let them continue their relationship, but not let them sleep together, which I think is fair. I think that's totally fine. And Tyoma has gained another level in his magic. So, Tyoma the Primal. The first level of the Primal is Shadow Slicer. Slip into the shadows, traveling a short distance in an instant to appear next to a target, slicing at a random body part. Yeah, that sounds just like Tyoma, not gonna lie. And a Prison Break. Prisoners have staged a breakout and some of them defeated the door locks. Fitz is trying to escape. Oh! A blood bag is trying to escape. Ah, I forgot to take off his other peg leg. Of course. That's just what happens sometimes. Remove the other peg leg. Smelly, just come and just beat him a little bit. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Good job, Smelly. I'm proud of you. We've now taken off his other leg as well. So Fitz, that was your last ever attempt at escape. And now it's gone. No legs for you. We've also decided to send Smelly over to go do this outpost controlled by the House Hesse as well. If we can get just a couple more slaves, I think I'll be real happy then. And Jezebel has gained a level as well. And obviously Jezebel is a telekinetic. She can now do the light psychic slug. So from what I know, this basically costs mana to use. Yeah. She increases her psychic load. So she can keep on doing it as long as she has psychic load. So theoretically, if you improve her magical level itself enough, you will theoretically then always be able to shoot quickly. So Solis has created the large 2x2 table. So what do we think? What's better, the square tables or the round tables? Personally, I'm a circle guy. I'm a circle guy. I love me some circles. Let me know what you think in the comments. And a dragon is hunting Thorgan for food. Where is Thorgan? Jezebel. Can Jezebel 1v1 a dragon? I'm not actually too sure. Solis could probably do a good job helping. Just give it a go, you know. Just beat it up a little bit, see what happens. A white dragon is revenging and is going for Jezebel. Well, see, I don't know. Solis might die, but I'm sure Jezebel will be fine. There we are. The dragon has been killed. Easy peasy. Jezebel's absolutely fine. She took a few bruises. Solus did take quite a lot of the damage, but Solus is a boyo. Solus can take any damage and he'll be fine. And a warrant has been issued because, because of poaching. It came to my area, alright? It came to my town. That is not poaching. That's not fair at all. And Hobbs' farm is now fully complete as well. We've got torches up everywhere. Everything's been sowed and planted. It looks lovely. We have also arrived at the outpost. Ah, Charissa's love is here. Oh, it would be such a shame if we killed you off, wouldn't it? It would be such a shame. Let's head in the companion Dryad first, because I think that that's probably got a better chance of not killing it off like Smelly does. And unfortunately, companion Dryad 1 has gone down here, but that's okay. Smelly, if you can remember, can carry half a ton, so it's not really a problem. Perfect. So, what loot did we get? An invulnerable iron-closed flat top. We've got a legendary flexing steel bellow face salad. Cool. Some nice trousers. I'm sure Smelly will be very happy about those. And just some other interesting looking stuff. Let's reform the caravan and get out of here. And we also have Mukmahon here, who's been sleeping in our beds for God knows how long. Mukmahon has got alcohol dependency and he's very much dying. We can't really do anything with him either. He's just an independent space refugee. We could recruit him. We could make him into a slave. But we can't give him the alcohol he needs. I think, unfortunately, I'm just going to strip him and then I'm going to kill him off. It's just been too long. He's just too much of a burden on us now. Another level has been gained by Lord Timer. Lord Timer is really proving himself in prison to be a real sort of calm, level-headed guy that just wants to learn magic. Whether he's doing this for revenge or not, I don't know. But he can now have Claw Frenzy or Disabling Strike. Personally, I think we're definitely going to be going for Disabling Strike. That sounds like a very good idea. Bronze working is now complete. Next, we have jewelry, medieval props, or basic cooking. Basic cooking would make everybody feel a lot happier because we'd be able to make fine meals. But they're not the weapons I'm looking for. Reroll. Oh, God. Calcite farming, monuments, or honeybee tree. Bees, please. Honeybee tree is complete. Next, riding gear, simple decorations, or tailoring. Tailoring. Oh, tailor's bench. Oh, God, yeah. Yes, please. Thank you. And a slaver from the Central Republic has arrived. Perfect. Nothing better than some more potential colonists. Unfortunately, none of the slaves they have are actually any good at all. They're just bad and they don't fit into what we've got at all. So all I'm going to do is probably just trade with them and get some stuff off them, and that'll be about it. Sending Smelly on another quest as well. We're going to go attack a farming worksite for the Bust Vexor Treaty with 3 people. Yeah, we're going to get 701 tomatoes, but the chance for the slave is too hard to pass up. And our slavers that are visiting the town have also got some quests for us. A downed refugee, a potential guaranteed slave. Let's confirm that and see where it is. So the incapacitated refugee is quite far away. We have 8 days left. So I think what we'll do is get Smelly to visit there after he's been to the farming worksite. So far what I've planned out is have the 4 corner bedrooms are going to be for vampires. Then we're going to have like small like minor bedrooms on the inside bits here. Then the middle section here is just going to be kind of like living and rec area with a walkway all around the outside. And Smelly has arrived at the farming worksite. Oh, they are literally just here as well. Perfect. Companion Dryad, I'll let you lead the way because I feel like you might not kill them all off. The companion Dryad is straight in there. He's getting absolutely obliterated. And Smelly just stood there like, yeah, okay. I can finish this off. Search and destroy Smelly. They are all dead and the last one is fleeing as well. All the while, Jordan Freeman kind of just watches and enjoys himself. Perfect. And Smelly's now on his way to the incapacitated refugee. Let's see what they've got. And Lord Timer's resistance has been broken. Lord Timer, soon you'll become the vampire you deserve. And another magical attunement level for him as well. You're going to be insane, Timer. You're going to be so good. So you either got Static Blow or Claw Frenzy. We're going to go for Claw Frenzy because he is part manted. So these Raptoriales claws are going to be so strong. The conversion as well. Fur has been converted. So Fur is the one that we will be taking as a slave just so we can get that 10 artistic and make himself a little workshop. Which we will do now. An art workshop. I feel like that would be like kind of a very long building. I don't know why I have this idea of a long, thin building. So, I mean, just here could be quite nice, honestly. And there we are. Lord Tyoma returns to us. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Now, what we're going to need to do immediately is scarify you, Tyoma. Immediately hurt you. Target is going to be Lord Tyoma. The cutter is obviously going to be Jezebel. And Smelly and companion Dryad 1 have formed a bond. Smelly has named it Horatio. Horatio, that is an incredible name. And a spectacular, absolute mutilation has been completed. Perfect. So, Lord Tyoma, where have you been scarified? The right eye. Oof. Let's get you back your mace, or actually, let's just give you the best weapon we've got. You're no longer a slave. I trust you. But if we go by DPS, he theoretically has to have a steel ingot greatsword. At the moment, that's currently the best that we've got. So I think that is what we'll have. I think Tyoma was fit a different weapon better, but until we can craft one, then that's just how it is. And I've set all of his abilities to just auto-do as well. We'll let him go wild with it in the next raid. And the caravan has arrived at the incapacitated refugee. What have we got? Dutch. Dutch is a manted, the exact same as Lord Tyoma. 7 double passion in archery, 14 in melee, and 3 in intellectual. He is a weapons master. Whoa. Dutch, you look pretty cool. A friend for Lord Tyoma. Lord Tyoma's own personal subject, perhaps. And tailoring has been complete. Perfect. Next, we have acorn equipment, legionary armaments, or adorned armor. Holy, these look really cool. A full plate of adorned armor. It requires gold and linen though, because we can't access linen. So it's almost redundant to get this because we can't make it in the first place. So I'm going to go for a reroll just because I can't make it in the first place. So we've got gunpowder for gunsmithing, which is very high tech for us, and I don't want to go into this just yet. Carvings or fruit tree sowing. Let's go for carvings and just treat this as a reroll. A cougar is hunting Alpheus for food. Alpheus, what on earth are you doing over there? Oh no, Lord Tyoma, please. Oh, Alpheus. Alpheus is down. Oh no. Oh, Alpheus. Shit. Don't die. You're my best colonist. Alpheus is dead. Oh, Alpheus, you were so good and you've died. Oh, the 20 crafting has gone to waste. That is such a shame. 11 years old and 20 in crafting and it's just gone. Carvings are complete. Next, noble apparel. Monuments or arcane defenses. None of these are particularly good. Reroll. Basic cooking. Melinks. Equipment. Obelisks. I guess we're going to go for basic cooking. So it turns out we can't actually make art yet. I've built this whole building here for an artist and we can't even make art yet. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. What's going on? New lovers. Your eyes shine like stars. Stars whose pointy ends pierce my heart. Smelly. Oh, no. Smelly. Smelly and Lord Tyoma. So we now have a vampire-crossed ogre is in love with a mantis man. This is messed up. This is messed up. Oh, no. I have to check. Who's the... Smelly's the girl. 9% fertility. You're telling me there's a chance. We can breed vampires. The vampire breeding program is back on. Try for baby. Oh, God. I dread to think what these two children are going to look like. Like, what on earth is these two creating? Tell me. Tell me what sort of children these two will create. And a raid. Raid from the ogre tribes. Only 2. Only 2. Oh, it turns out there is actually 3 of them. There's Blimp down here, Muckob, and Moycork. However, Moycork here is actually an independent wild man. He's not actually part of this raid. He's just turned up. So we can just recruit him. We can just tame him, like, straight up. Sent Lord Tyoma to go 1v1 Blimp over here. I'm not even gonna, like, instruct him to do anything. Just search and destroy. Whatever Lord Tyoma decides to do, Lord Tyoma decides to do, you know? Oh, wow. He's quite quick at fighting. Holy! He's absolutely obliterating him. He's using his fists rather than his weapon, but absolutely obliterating him. That ogre did not have a chance to even fight back. And basic cooking is complete. Next, ooh, blood weapons. Now, Jezebel is currently equipped with the blood arming sword, which is really, really strong and it's very powerful. Can we make a arming sword? I think we can. Perfect. So if we get the blood weapons and we can upgrade all of our vampires to have blood weapons, I think that'd be really good. Let's go for that. I mean, another slave. Fur has been enslaved. Now, Fur was going to be our artist, but as I showed you guys earlier, we are actually totally incapable of art. I've kitted out the art area as much as I currently can. I can't believe that we can't make art as a medieval faction. Like, a raid from the Kick-Dool. Small folk from the Kick-Dool have arrived nearby and approached from multiple angles. And they are attempting to kidnap Jezebel for poaching. Okay. This shouldn't be too bad of a raid. Unfortunately, Lord Time and Solus are both down. Oh, no. They've decided to go after all of my chunk of Dryads. No! Not my Dryads! Why? Why would they go after my Dryads? What do they gain from it? Why? Small folk from the Kick-Dool are fleeing. One last group here. We should be able to get them to go immediately. The sooner they go, the better, because they've set my entire farm on fire, which is really not what I wanted. And we do have a prisoner. Mike Chadson. What a Chad. He is double passion in construction, double passion in mining, 15 crafting, psychically deaf, and he's a scholar who's also a psychopath. Aren't they all? Mike, you are extremely good. Death in 5 hours. Jezebel, capture Mike and keep him alive. And enslaved. Charissa has been enslaved. Perfect. But we've got an issue. With Charissa, we've now had a split. The IG Legion has split into the Wavian faith. And Charissa, Hops, Stench, and Secura have all split IG Legion. Not good. And you know who isn't happy about this? Jezebel. Jezebel is very unimpressed about this. So much so that she's going to go around and arrest all of them. And Lord Tom has gained another level as well. You know, despite all the issues we've had this episode and all the things going on, Toma is still getting more powerful by the day. We have Skewer, Tiger Assault, which is just a big leap and then a big attack, and a static blow. We've got to go for Skewer. Like, that just sounds insane. And a new recruit, Moycork the Ogre, has been recruited. Perfect. Time to be arrested, my friend. And just like that, our prison is once again completely full of people that don't believe in Jezebel's way of life. Disgusting. Disgusting. It's going to take us a long time to get all these prisoners just churned through and gotten back again. Well, we've got another problem as well with Fur. Now, Fur, we were going to have captured and be our dedicated artist. Turns out, slaves can't do art. So we now have Fur here, who is just awful. Like, absolutely awful. So I guess I'm going to send maybe Smelly to go take Fur and set up an outpost somewhere. For just something. Work something out with these lovely, cute, fantastic Chunker Dryads. These Chunker Dryads that I've talked so much about producing so much steel for us. It turns out we can select what they spawn, which is ridiculously overpowered. We could have these Chunker Dryads spit out dragon scales, have them spit out adamantium, volcanic dragon scales. These chunkers would produce infinite resources for us, and I had no idea. This is something I need to bear in mind for the future, because that's insane. I hadn't realized they were that powerful. And a prison break. Moycork, Charissa, Mike, Dutch, Hops, and Secura are all breaking out. Ugh! Why? Why would you do this? Don't do that. Please don't do that. Tyoma's gone down here. Solus is just standing there doing his thing. Oh, God. Certain should destroy Solus. Jezebel. God. Solus is holding the fort there. Oh, dear. They're all escaping. Shit. No, please don't. Jezebel. Don't go for Mike. Go for Hops at least. Hops is the only one we can't have actually escape. Oh no. Oh no! No! Jezebel's gone down! They've all escaped! No way! They've all escaped. Charissa, Dutch, Takura, and Hops, they've all escaped. They've set up their own Ideologian, beat us senseless, and escaped. I cannot believe it. Solus has gone down. Tome is down. Jezebel went down as well, which I'm shocked at. This is it. That is war. I've been too nice to my slaves. They've been going around in fancy armor. They've been given all the best clothing. That's it. This is the it. Smelly, please tell me you can set up an outpost for me. Yes, you can. Perfect. Right, Fur was not very good at anything particularly. Let's make you a scavenging outpost. Perfect. We can do that. I like that. Remove Smelly and send Smelly home. So we can make outposts made purely of slaves. Perfect. So all the excess slaves we've got can now just be sent to outposts. But that's it now. I cannot believe it. We've been too nice to our slaves. That is it. They are going to be given the worst apparel possible. Banned. Banned from having things. I can't believe it. That's really upset me. So I think I'm going to call it there on that awful, awful note. The only positives I can gain from this episode is we've done a decent amount of research. We've now built an artist area for the base. A chunk of Dryads turned out to be the most overpowered thing we have in our repertoire of things. But next episode, that's it. I'm going to put out warrants for all of their arrests. They're going to be taken down. Those prisoners are all going to come back to us and we are going to absolutely ruin them. Especially Hops. Hops no longer deserves to be a vampire after that. Hops will become a slave again. That's it. She's lost all respect from me. So if you enjoyed any of today's episode or are excited to see me punish a load of slaves next episode, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.